I went and I did the grinding and the synthesis and stuff, and this is the team I came up with. I did want to stop at like rank E monsters, but then when they started collecting all these things, it's like, oh, they can turn into rank D monsters. So it's on that rank D monster grind, I guess, and I got this. This is the final results, I guess. I mean, look, some of them I did want back. Some of them were kind of random, like the Kisser and the Rhinoceros or whatever. That was completely random. Like, I was just leveling things up, and all of a sudden it was like, oh, here's a special synthesis. I'm like, oh, okay, sure. It's tiny. It's really small. Oh, but I finally got my Axosaurus. Axosaurus. I'm kind of sad it's not the green one that I know, but red's still a cool color for it. And I did want to get them to like level 20, but because these two can't kind of like showed up late, everyone's around 20, and they're kind of lagging behind, but it's okay. Okay, but I want to open up like more areas so I can catch more shit. Like some of these G rank monsters, I'm not able to like get normally. So I was like, oh, I'm going to have to mix and match random ones I find in the world. Well, I can't keep up. I can't keep up.
Careful! You're sinking!
Oh, thanks for telling me. I didn't know.
Hold it, Rose! You don't want to go in there. That's quick, honey.
We have to do something!
Fear not, the great Toilen Trouble is here. Are you ready for snow time?
Couldn't he have brought like a rope or something? Wait, how'd that get him out of the pool, though? That's the question in video games.
Amazing! The snowstorm caused the honey to set!
Oh, I think it's just
Whip up
assumed
a
we just kind of
snowstorm in a
got out of
flash
there on
with
our own.
Freezy Flakes. Bet you're glad I went to the trouble of stealing it, huh? You see? You can't deny thievery has its benefits. Not this again. Look, if it wasn't for this stuff, you'd be up to your eyeballs in honey right about now. I can't believe this is still such a black and white issue for you.
Why he seemed like more of a monster than this guy, who apparently I found out is the bad guy from Dragon Quest 4. So I guess maybe this is like their Stranger of Paradise. Yeah, we'll talk it out. Oh, okay. See, look! See, now it's doing it! Yeah, he relates an episode from his childhood. But the other times, you're just kind of like there, and they're like, they do like the Dora the Explorer thing where it was like, oh, I see. Like, what did I say?
Oh, is that bread for me, darling? Well, that's very thoughtful of you. But you must take it back this instant. You stole this bread. My mother knows these things. Listen to me. You are a demi-human living in a world ruled by mankind. Your every move will be scrutinized far more closely than those around you. You must be a model of good behavior. Never give people an excuse to start trouble. My darling boy, we both know I will not live long enough to see you become a man. I want to know that no son of mine will ever steal. Please.
You know what? We might be semi-evil right now, but at least, we a mama's boy.
All right. I get it. So you promised your mom you'd never steal. I guess we're not all that different.
Good.
Okay. Okay. I promise to cut out the thievery.
Or at least, ask
But
first,
you've
at
gotta promise
least
to keep me in
RPGs.
check. Deal?
Okay, good, fine, deal.
Wonderful.
But these RPGs is usually
Now,
like,
we
oh,
need to
you help
hurry
me
up
do
and
this thing
find
and I'll
Dapper.
give you an item, that it might help you on your journey. Like, dude, does he not understand? He doesn't even have to steal if we're technically right now the semi-decent guys. I guess we're supposed to be good. The motivation is kind of good, where it's like, oh, your dad doesn't want you, but you're like, oh no, you'll see. Is that even like a good motivation? It's technically evil, but like, is the dad evil? Do the humans know about him? That's a good question. Do the humans know about the dad being, he's called a tyrant, so maybe they know? Yeah, maybe I should have them not use magic just to save their MP. They're getting to a point where they're not leveling up as fast. Let's see if I can catch this thing. See, this thing I would have had to make normally. Okay, you know what we can do? I don't know if, like, actually, I don't know if it's like Pokemon, where if the lower their HP is, the easier they are to scout or to catch. Okay, yay. I don't think I'm gonna nickname the. Maybe until I get to like the very end, where you get like, because apparently there's like rank S monsters, rank X monsters, and maybe X is like at the very, in Persona when you get like the super fusion, like when you can fuse Messiah, or when you can fuse what's the one from Persona 5? Setanael or something. Oh my god, is there like extra fusion? Like, you do like four at a time, fuse 4 to make 1. But yeah, I read that I read somewhere, I guess it's like a mini spoiler, but I have not played Dragon Quest 4 in like the longest time. I think that was the one where you're like the blue haired guy. And then 5 is the one I think where you're the bandana boy. The purple bandana boy. The one that they made that mindfuck of a movie about. And then you know what? There was supposed to be like a 2.5 HD remaster remake of Dragon Quest 3, right? What happened to that? I have it on my Switch. It's pretty good. I kind of got lost because old games where it like doesn't quite tell you where to go. So then I was like, oh, I'll just level up a bunch, and then I stopped playing for a while, and then it's like, oh, where was I? I don't know. Oh, what's this thing? I think it does work better when they're lower health, but it kind of sucks that you can't tell. You can't tell what their health is. Okay, you know what? We're adding to my collection. It's good, and they're all past level 10, so thank God for that. And I did do the rank E tournaments. I got up to E because I was like, I don't have any other higher rank monsters for D. So and there was like a mini story bit where you go to rank E in the demon world. I forgot what it was called. Nadiria. There was like a mini one where it was like, oh, your dad was like in the stands. And I'm gonna say your dad because technically I know this guy has like a canon story and name and everything. But technically right now we're him. So I'm just gonna say it like, oh yeah, we are him. I am this guy. Because I gave him my name anyway. So... And so, like, your dad was in the stand, and I think he kind of knows who you are. Because he was like, oh, yeah, I think I know that guy. Interesting. And then that's literally, like, where it left off or something. So, and we didn't miss that much. Alright, before I get to this boss, I might have to use some magic water on this tornado thing. because it is my designated healer. Because it knows multi-heal, so I just wait until the end where someone learns Omni Heal. Like if you get like a king cure slime, I think they exist. I feel like king versions of shit exist. You know what? I can appreciate these dungeons not being that long. Just literally just go to like one or two rooms.
What are you doing in my neck of the woods? I'm Raph, and this is my turf.
Are you related to the other guy, that
We
dragon
know
guy?
exactly what you've done to Duffer.
No.
Let him go this instant.
I was like, you'd think they'd all be
I
dragons,
don't
but
know
no,
what
this is a
lies you've
different
been
dude.
fed, but old Duffer's been a very naughty boy indeed. He went and freed the Unspeakable One, and now it's rampaging round the middle echelon. Been a right old pain in the neck. Lies! You forced my hand, Raph.
Oh my god,
Don't
it
you
looks like
know it?
King Trode. King Trode energy.
Wind your neck in, Duffer. You sad excuse for a monster.
So you're Duffer. Did Raph really put you up to this?
Don't let this wily little trickster fool you with his pathetic sub-story. He tried to use the Being of Being to make a mindless monster do his bidding.
A pack of lies! That was you! And you know it!
Pipe down, I said. You're up to your neck in trouble as it is.
Hey, Raph. Wanna see something cool?
Huh? What is it? Whoa!
I'm so sorry, but my finger slipped. Say, did you just drop something? Hey, is this the Being of Being? And if it is, wouldn't that mean Duffer's telling the truth?
I thought he said he already used it on a
All
thing.
right,
Does
I
the
admit
bean
it.
come back?
This whole mess
Are there
is
multiple
my doing.
beans? Is it like a sensu
You can
bean?
stop breathing down my neck now. I wanted to control the creature, so I forced that numpty to free it and used the Being of Being to harness its powers. Oh, I could have become king of Naderia if things had gone according to plan. But then that blasted creature decided it was gonna claim the throne for itself. Can you believe the brass neck on it?
Well, well. A sorry end to a sordid little story.
Well, I'm afraid that, just like Duffer, you know too much. I've got no choice but to wring your necks.
Wait, do I have my auto? No. Oh, do I have my auto battle turned on? Okay, now we can be kind of normal.
We can...
Also, this thing learned multi-slash. So, I always like the AoE moves,
Focus
you know?
on heal.
Even though I think the maximum amount that can fit on the screen is like 4. Like, you can't get those crazy battles like you can in 8. Where it's like a whole line of like she slimes or some shit. Or are the bells? Wait, is it tiny too? Oh no. It looked small. Maybe it's just perspective, like all of a sudden we shrunk down. That's what this looks like.
Here.
You know what? I can appreciate using items not taking up a turn.
No, this can't be. Beaten by some no-neck denizens of the lower echelon.
Oh, thank you. It feels so good to be free.
Duffer! Excuse me, Duffer. Would you mind telling us what really happened?
My family has long known the magic required to release the Unspeakable One, but we are strictly forbidden to use it. The thing is, I used it once to cure my dear friend Eileen's illness. Raph discovered this and threatened to reveal it.
If you didn't do what he wanted. What a horrible thing to do!
Dear, oh dear. You're a real piece of work, aren't you, Raffy boy?
You don't know the first thing about me. How I was defeated and exiled from the upper echelon. Oh, the shame. The shame.
Ah, I get it. Making the Unspeakable One do your bidding was your way of getting revenge.
I needed them to know my true greatness. That I did not belong down here.
So is it like a rune factory situation where it's like they go back to the Forest of Beginnings and then they can kind of be reborn?
I cannot thank you enough for freeing me.
Are they like dead?
Please, allow me the honor of serving you.
Oh,
I
okay.
vow to expend every cell in my body to do your bidding.
And so will I. Please, let us join you.
Okay.
Oh, wonderful! Thank you, my lord. I will faithfully await your instructions.
And then we like immediately fuse them.
They're sure to become loyal allies. Well, you shouldn't have much trouble befriending the local monsters any longer. Now,
Or maybe they
when
don't
you're
actually
ready,
join
let's head
you.
back to the
Maybe it's
tower.
just like a story joining, you know. Okay, I didn't realize that these guys have like a specific fusion partner that I don't think I have. Although, yeah, they said you can make anything you really want, but it's like, oh, there's certainly like an actual match for it, you know. Probably nothing that I have. I'll have to come back. How the fuck does that count? How the fuck does that count as small? I ran into two large things and they didn't look okay. The slime, I ran into like a really big she slime and that one actually ended up being large. But how did this big ass chocolate croissant thing not? How was that not large? Like how large does it count?
Well, well. It seems you're clawing your way up Nadiria's ladder of notoriety. So much so, in fact, that you've caught my boss's attention. Bravo, bravo. The truth is, I'm no talent spotter. I'm actually this esteemed individual's loyal assistant.
At last, we meet. Long have I sought you. I trust you are all in fine fettle. I am Amun, a trusted advisor of Randolfo the Tyrant himself. I have kept close tabs on your exploits in Nadiria, and I believe I know why you are here. Admit it. You have come to kill your father, have you not?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Oh, yes. Honesty is the best policy. Your problem is that you are too weak. To even stand a chance, you will need to harness truly immense power. Tell me, have you heard of the
Secret of the Mega Evolution of Pokemon
It so
in my
happens that
Dragon
an
Quest?
underling of mine is conducting research into it.
Is that where we go back? We go back to
suggest
the
you pay him a
laboratory.
Till next time.
Bye, bye. Ah, isn't Armand just perfect? The mere sight of him sets my whiskers all a-twitch. The researcher he spoke of has a laboratory in the lower echelon of the Circle of Conquest, not far from the Mauloseum. He goes by the name of Dr. Helix Helix.
Did you say Helix Helix? He's only the most famous magic researcher, like, ever.
I understand that he seeks some able assistance to help him in his research.
Wow. I never thought the day would come when I'd get to meet Dr. Helix Helix. His lab's in the Circle of Conquest, right? We gotta go see him.
Because I did see that this thing has a, like, you know, like a recolor upgrade. And then I saw, apparently, if they have, like, the little purple star icon, it says that they're special, but it's not really explaining how they're special. Just says that they're a little bit extra special, and I don't know what that means, and it does go away, I think, if you fuse it. So I not wish it was like Pokerus, but no, it's not Pokerus. Oh, I am in rather a pickle. I simply must find someone to run this errand for me. I got confused by rather. I'm in a rather pickle. I'm in what? I am Dr. Helix Helix, world-renowned researcher of magic. What brings you here?
Whoa. Check it out. It's really him. Dr. Helix Helix.
Do my ears deceive me? The long-lost second son returns. You're here to learn about the secret of evolution, I presume.
Wait, you called me the second son. I got a brother.
No, I'm not psychic. Armand has told me all about you. The secret of evolution is a lost occult mechanism. One which I am attempting to bring back. As legend has it, one who wields it is transformed in appearance and granted unimaginable powers. Should one wish to fully become a monster, that too would be possible. If one were to surrender one's humanity. However, unlocking the secret of evolution requires immense magic and, a millennium of practice.
A millennium? But I'll be an old man by then.
Worry not. If one were to possess some sands of time, why, millennia might pass in mere moments. But the pentaractic crystal required to make them can only be found in the gleaming grotto of the Circle of Caprice. Now, my boy, would you be willing to travel there and retrieve a piece of pentaractic crystal?
Yeah, it's not like we have anything else to
A
do.
wise answer indeed. Now, you will be needing this.
Do we just get like all colors of the rainbow?
That will grant you access to 3 more of Nadiria's realms.
3?
Farewell, and fair fortune.
Oh, that's
It
exciting. Just
seems
opening up
this
3 areas.
Pentaractic crystal is the key to understanding the secret of evolution. We should probably head to the Circle of Caprice and find the Gleaming Grotto.
Hey,
Before you depart, we should exchange our helipad contact details. Would you mind? We have.
how?
You don't possess a helipad, you say? In this day and age? Well, it just so happens that I have a spare lying around. In Dragon Quest, you have smartphones now. Like, all the games, they're giving you smartphones. Like, Link has a Samsung. Apparently, Sora has a gummy phone, even though it kind of reminds me of, like, it's like wide like a BlackBerry, but it's like an iPhone. And now we have this. There's a magical device that will enable us to stay in touch anytime, any place. If it rings, pick it up. Is there like a button that... No, it's not even like an important-ish thing that you can use, like a menu item. Oh wait, we might have to go back. We actually might have to go back to Rose Hill or whatever to use it. That's what they tell me. I don't know if you can do it from here. Or whatever, we'll just go back.
Zoom!
I don't mind extra loading screens.